kind of whatever. Like, it's something I don't want to sell to you. I don't want to like tell you to buy it and you need it and you need to have it to be bougie. Like, hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created Dolled Up by Jay. In today's video, we are going to be discussing luxury items I don't think are worth the money and why. So if you're here for it, give the video a thumbs up and let's get to it. Okay guys, so first on the agenda, I want to discuss luxury costume jewelry. Yes, luxury costume jewelry. So to be honest with you, I've actually only ever bought one luxury designer costume jewelry item. I'll show you. This is my Dior, I think it's the Montaigne bracelet. Really, really beautiful. I used to wear this all the time on my channel until I got the upgrade. My Cartier bracelet, but I still love it, to be honest with you. Although, do I think it was worth $800? No, I do not at all. I mean, to be fair, I had this for over a year and it still looks like it's in very good condition. It really is kind of like an aged kind of brass gold, antique gold look. So it doesn't look overly scratched or anything. That's part of why I got it, because it already kind of looked like it had been worn in. I wasn't gonna be worried about scratching it and none of the color has really come off. So in that sense, it was really good quality, but I have heard of other luxury brands such as Chanel having quality issues with their costume jewelry. And I know that so many of the cool girls of Instagram are obsessed with like the Chanel dangling earrings. It's like CHANEL. And I wanted to buy those. I was like, oh, those are so cute. They were like $2,000. And they're literally just like silver. I don't even know if they're silver. I think they're steel with like crystals in them. I don't even know if the crystals are real. And you know what? The necklace that I used to wear, okay, I can't find my necklace. I'll put a photo of it. For the same price of those Chanel earrings, actually a little bit less. I had a custom made solid 18 karat gold pendant plus the chain on top of it. Beautiful, from a local Vancouver designer, 100% gold. I know that it's not what the cool girls are wearing, but I really liked it. It had sentimental meaning to me, and that's what I spent the money on instead. So, you know, I just think that some of these costume jewelry prices are just crazy from designers lately. And honestly, for the price, you could buy a real gold jewelry item. Now, it doesn't have to be a luxury brand, doesn't need to be Tiffany, doesn't need to be Cartier. There are a lot of other jewelry brands that have more affordable prices where you're not necessarily just paying for the name, although of course, on this channel, we love Cartier, it is beautiful, but you are paying for the name a lot of the time. So I think in the case of designer costume jewelry, you know, like this $800 Dior bracelet, while I do love it and it has worn very well, it's still not real gold. Like, it's brass, you know, and brass is not expensive. So, I mean, if you do love costume jewelry and that is your vibe, 100%, I just think that the designer versions of it are just getting really crazy with the prices, and I don't necessarily think that it's worth it. Okay, next on the agenda, this is something that 100%, if this is within your means and this is something that you love and you can afford, do it. This is designer ready to wear. So designer ready to wear, I've noticed it doesn't necessarily hold its value, and I haven't personally bought any designer ready to wear on pre-loved markets, but when I have searched it just to get an idea of the prices are drastically much less. And especially people that go to kind of resell some items, they want to clean out their closets, they have luxury brand names, you're really not going to recoup a lot of the money that you spent even on like the top designers like Dior, Fendi, Prada. So in the case of ready to wear, it really has to be something that you honestly love, and it has to be something that's within your budget and not something that you're planning to buy as an investment piece. This kind of leads me to my next point, which is designer hoodies. Now, I've kind of become like a designer hoodie fiend, a little bit thanks to my boyfriend, because he loves wearing hoodies and our air conditioning in the apartment is always quite high. So at home, it's like we're always lounging around in hoodies. However, I don't think that the quality of designer hoodies is really worth the price. You know what I mean? It's literally like I buy them because like I'm extra and like he's a label whore, but let me show you a few examples. I don't want to show you all of them because it'll take too long. This one has makeup on it, but sorry, I didn't realize I need to wash it. So this is a Saint Laurent hoodie, okay? This I think is like 1,000, maybe US now, maybe 900. And honestly, it's nice. It's nice quality. The inside is just this simple kind of like cotton, kind of woven, but there is nothing about this that is worth $1,000. You know what I mean? You could buy a jewelry item, you could buy like a glorious pair of shoes. That being said, I mean, the quality is nice. It washes nicely, although this one is maybe only like a year old, so it hasn't faded too much, and I do use it with like a dark detergent. But overall, I mean, there's nothing about this that is $1,000. Other examples, like this is a Prada hoodie that my boyfriend got for me when he was in Zurich. It was a really sweet, cute little gift. He's like, I think you'll like lounging around the house in this because you're always lounging around in hoodies, and it's like extra oversized, extra long. I've only worn it once, but it was a really, really sweet gesture. It has these cool prints. It is a men's hoodie, but you know what? I sometimes shop with the men's. I think they have cute things, you know what I mean? And I'm all for the unisex dressing, and it has this cute little Prada logo on the back. That's the only piece of this that really has like serious craftsmanship, you know what I mean? It has this little leather and the plaque there. None of this is embroidered or anything. It's screen printed, right? And it is extra long. It's oversized. Like I'm wearing shorts, but you know what I mean? Like it is quite long. You could almost wear this with like a sexy boot or something if you want to be like acting really cool, like going out or whatever. So it is nice, but do I think it's worth almost $1,500 US, 17 Canadian? No, not at all, but it was a nice gift and I thank him for that. Actually forgot to mention, the only exception to the designer hoodies of my life at the moment where it's actually was worth the money, this Missoni Palm Angels crew neck. Honestly, the fabric is delectable. The embroidery is phenomenal. Look at this embroidery. It is fabulous, 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 fabulous. And then the detailing on the back. So this is the one item where I'm like, okay, this was 100% worth the money, but the rest you're just paying for the name. Next item that may surprise you, designer underwear, luxury underwear. I'm not talking about buying like underwear from Versace. I mean, maybe, you know, you could add that in here, but I'm talking about like for women, like brands like Agent Provocateur, where it's like $300 for a bra, $250 for a bra, $90 for underwear. You know what I mean? I own some pieces from this brand, and don't get me wrong, they are very sexy. They're very beautiful, you know, silk bras, beautiful. But I will say that in less than a year of wear, some of these items, I'm already noticing like the bra is like pilling and the silk is kind of fading. And I'm like, really, like this underwear was $90 and it literally looks like it's been through it. And I've worn it maybe honestly like 5 times, like literally. Because like at the end of the day, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, my most comfy underwear is the Lululemon like Wonder Under Thongs. Like so comfortable. I love them. I swear by them. Obviously I don't wear them every day because sometimes you need to have a cute matching set. You need to feel like you've got your life together. You need to feel like, you know, look good underneath, feel good. There's nothing more like a matching set of underwear just to make you feel good underneath. Even if no one's gonna see it, you know what I mean? But for the other days when you literally don't care or you're going to the gym, Lululemon saves the day. And I think they're like maybe $15-ish a pair, you know? I don't really buy Victoria's Secret underwear as much anymore, although there is a more affordable option as well. I just find some of the styles sometimes are a little bit tacky, a little bit like, I don't know, I just don't really love the direction of the brand. I find I'm shopping more like a little bit more bougie department store lately, or Lululemon, honestly. But I am a little bit disappointed in the Agent Provocateur underwear that I do own. I think it is beautiful, but I don't think it's worth the high price point personally. 2 other categories are more in like the beauty space. So I don't personally think it is worth it unless of course you love it and you enjoy it and it's within your means to buy luxury skincare from like designer fashion houses. For example, Chanel has skincare. The thing is, Chanel, Dior, Tom Ford, all of these sort of brands, they have these very expensive skincare lines. I love my Dior Hydra Life Sorbet eye cream and face cream. However, the price points for those aren't nearly as crazy as like I think the Capture Total line Dior has. You know, it's a little bit more of like a slightly diffusion line, but I love it. It's very light. However, these skincare lines are produced from the fashion houses. They aren't necessarily backed by science and dermatologists. They could be for sure, but I think a lot of the time you are paying for the name. For example, I had a sample of this Givenchy eye cream. I wish I could show you. It was like a black algae eye cream, and I looked at the ingredients online and I was like, there's nothing about this that is almost $400. I don't understand this price point at all. It's literally a black algae and then like some glycerin. I was like, why is this $400? This is ridiculous, honestly. I have here this Tom Ford Research intensive treatment emulsion, for example. This was about $250. It's literally just like a milky cream. It's a massive bottle. I Googled it though. I looked it up online though. It is for the face. I thought getting it was the wrong, like maybe for the body. No, it's $250 for a body cream. Are you joking me? I mean, it's Tom Ford, so I wouldn't be surprised, but no, it is for the face because it says on the bottom, Emulsion für das Gesicht. So in German, that means face. Yeah, so it has a pump, so that's a bonus. Smells nice, but honestly, like there's nothing about this that is worth $250. I don't even know why. I just like wanted to try it, but that's why I haven't mentioned it on this channel before. It's just kind of like, it's just like a fragranced luxury cream. If it's within your means, do it. I think that if you are on the bougie side, these products make you happy, and this makes you happy, and this is what you like, and they work for you. Absolutely. I'm not here to tell you don't buy these things, feel bad about these things. No, but there are definitely science-backed, doctor-backed skincare brands such as 111 Skin that is created by a plastic surgeon out of London to help their skin recover quickly and beautifully after their surgery treatments that he has performed on them. So I really have been enjoying some products from 111 Skin. I really want to try more, although some of them are very high price point. So I haven't spent more than $150 on any of their items. Some of them go up to like 400 or something, so I'm just kind of like easing into it. But everyone's loving Dr. Dennis Gross, the alpha beta hydroxy peeling pads. That is a doctor-backed skincare brand. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's not going to be as expensive as like Chanel skincare, you know what I mean? And that is dermatologist backed. Also, if you want to be really bougie, you know, we have La Prairie, which are extra bougie. I don't know about the doctor side of it, but I know that is a proven, very popular luxury skincare brand. So I think if you are going to spend the money on the high-end beauty, definitely do your research, look into the ingredients, look into what you're actually paying for, and is it some very, very special ingredient you're paying for? The process of getting it is, you know, it's very rare, it's very expensive, or is it just a glorified glycerin cream that smells like lemon? Like La Mer. I'm sorry, I've tried a La Mer cream. It was way too fragrant for me. I felt like it was for an old woman. I did not like it. It was the creme de La Mer. I had a little sample, did not buy the full size, did not enjoy it. If you like it though, don't be offended if it works for you. I just didn't like it on my skin. It's too heavy personally. Okay, last item, you guys. Last item is designer hair tools. So sometimes when designer brands venture out into other industries such as hair care and beauty, it's like, okay, are these items actually that good quality, right? So I have the example for you is Balmain. So I find sometimes with Balmain, you aren't just paying for the name. For example, is this hair straightener. This is a travel straightener. It came with a really cute travel case and everything, little attachments in here. But I must say, I like this for touch-ups, okay? When I first talked about this on my channel in my Christmas holiday gift guide, I had only used this when I had freshly blow-dried my hair, so it was already a bit straight, and this was to touch it up. This straightener literally like barely works if my hair is already curled or wavy. It has to be freshly blow-dried. And you guys, this was almost $400. Like, this is crazy. I have tried $50 straighteners that work, and this just does not. Like, you're literally just paying for the name and the fact that there is like gold plating on it, honestly. So a bit disappointing. It's too late to return it. If anything, I'll keep it like for travel. If I have just blow dried my hair and I want to make sure it's nice and smooth, it's basically like a smoothing iron. I don't call it a straightening iron. It has made my hair straight, but again, it has to be freshly blow dried. It can't be waved. So in that case, it's like I've literally just paid for the name for this and the fact that it comes with a huge case, but there's so many other brands out there. And I think sometimes like I struggle with hair brands because I was looking for a few new curling irons lately because I feel like mine is dying. And I was like, okay, is it really worth it to get GHD? Is it really worth it to get T3? Or should I try some of these more like cheaper brands? So I ordered from like, I forget the brands I ordered from. I'll do like a hair video and show you guys, but I got more like affordable items, but like ceramic, so it's not as damaging. Because I don't know, after this and spending $400, I'm just like, why do I want to go and spend $300 on a curling iron where the reviews are like 3.5 out of 5 on a few websites, and then on other ones it's 5, but I'm like $325 US. I want it to be perfect. It should be flawless. You know what I mean? Although we're all guilty of a little bit of bougie beauty moments sometimes, aren't we? I hope that you guys found this video interesting. I would love to know if you agree with certain things, disagree. These are just my opinions. These are just my experiences, and I still have bought all of these things. I still have enjoyed all of these things, but I'm just saying that there are definitely times when I'm like, you know what? This really wasn't worth the money. So if you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I would love if you would subscribe so we'd see each other again. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Okay guys, bye.